Wait, don't scroll past. Ilia Malinin just dropped his first YouTube video, and fans at Stars on Ice claim his next one will break the internet. Not a competition clip or a highlight reel, it is a vlog. If you have been watching his social media this past week, you have definitely seen the signs. On April 15th, 2026, he uploaded a 94-second video titled, "Welcome to my official YouTube channel. No skating, no jumps, zero medals. Just Ilia sitting there, asking for content ideas, editing tricks, and vlogging tips." Within days, 264,000 people watched. Then the clues dropped. We are talking about the most dominant figure skater on the planet today. This is the guy who literally invented a jump nobody else can land. He is the world champion 3 years running, and now he is picking up a camera. No explanation, no big announcement, nothing. Just a simple caption, "Excited for this new journey." Fans lost it. Within hours, people were digging up all the receipts. A TikTok clip showed him holding a camera in the stands, captioned, "Ilia in his vlogging era." Then a photo surfaced of him backstage at an empty arena, holding a small action camera. A fan at Stars on Ice in Greenville caught him filming during his warm-up. Another spotted fellow Olympian Andrew Torgashev filming him for 10 straight minutes. It happened more than once. This was no coincidence. Just those two and a camera. But one fan caught something specific. One very specific thing. During that 10-minute session, Ilia landed 5 consecutive backflips on ice, while Andrew caught every single one on camera. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, it all makes sense. Let's rewind. Both his parents are Olympic figure skaters, not just elite competitors, actual Olympians. His mother, Tatiana Malinina, won the 1999 Grand Prix final. His father, Roman Skorniakov, was an Olympian too. Both represented Uzbekistan. Ilia didn't just grow up near the rink, he lived it with parents who knew exactly what it cost. He started skating at age 6. By September 2022, he changed the sport forever. During a Challenger Series event, Ilia Malinin landed the first quadruple axel. It is a jump where you spin 4.5 times midair and land on one blade. No one in the history of the sport had ever landed it in competition until 17-year-old Ilia just did it like it was nothing. He dubbed himself the quad god after that, and nobody dared to argue. Starting in 2023, he didn't just win, he made the competition feel theoretical. 4 straight U.S. national titles, 3 Grand Prix finals, and back-to-back world championships in 2024 and 2025. He sometimes won by 50 points. Other skaters stopped trying for first, they were just fighting for second place. That is not commentary, it is just the math. By the 2026 Milan Olympics, Ilia Malinin wasn't just the favorite, he was the whole story. Then, February 13th happened. He entered the free skate with a solid 5-point lead. This was supposed to be his coronation. He nailed his first jump, but then everything fell apart. The quad axel became a single, the quad loop, a double. Then he fell, and he fell again. When the music stopped, mistakes had cost him 72 points. He finished 8th. 14 consecutive victories, gone in an instant. Over 2 years of being unbeaten, ended in one 4-minute program. He left the ice and buried his head in his hands. A few days later, he posted to Instagram. He wrote, "On the world's biggest stage, even the strongest may be fighting invisible battles inside. No spin, no damage control, just the raw truth." Then he headed to Prague for the 2026 World Championships and won his 3rd straight title. That is the other part of his story. That Olympic fall did not define him. He returned within weeks to stand on top of the world again. Now, here's where the camera enters the picture. Right after Worlds, right after all that drama, something shifted. He didn't post another competition clip. He didn't announce his next season, he announced a YouTube channel. On April 15th, just 3 days into the Stars on Ice tour, his first video went live. For anyone paying attention, the timing is no coincidence. Stars on Ice is a 6-week East Coast tour. The skaters travel on sleeper buses between every city. Every Olympic gold medalist from Team USA is there. Elisa Liu, Amber Glenn, Chalk and Bates, Jason Brown, Isabeau Levito, and Andrew Torgashev, a rotating cast of the sport's most decorated athletes, all sharing one single tour bus, living in each other's pockets for 6 straight weeks. And Ilia Malinin just picked up a camera. Think about that. This isn't competition season anymore. There's no pressure. This is the quietest, most alive moment he's experienced in years. Forget judges, medals, or defending a 4-event win streak. Just empty arenas at dawn, testing the lights, skaters in sweats, and backflips done just for fun. And the fans? They have been reporting every single detail. One TikTok comment from the Greenville show this week said, and I quote, "I saw Andrew filming him during Stars on Ice warm-ups yesterday. He was recording for a solid 10 minutes. One thing he filmed was Ilia hitting 5 backflips in a row, so I hope that makes the cut." Another fan confirmed, he and Amber have definitely been vlogging. I caught the Stars on Ice show this week and Amber was vlogging constantly. This isn't just one vlog, it's a movement. So, what else is on that camera? We can piece this together from the footage fans witnessed, the locations he's visited, and everything happening in his immediate circle right now. Expect footage of empty arenas, early morning sessions, and the whole rink to himself. That unique silence that only happens before a big show. There will be warm-up content, skaters stretching, practicing routines, and the casual chaos of a tour 3 weeks in. Plus, plenty of Andrew, because Andrew has been. If Andrew is filming for 10 minutes at a stretch, he is more than just a friend. He has become the unofficial videographer for this project. Expect some cameos and inside jokes. Expect the bond only 2 Olympic teammates share when they are the only ones for 50 miles who truly understand what the other has survived. Look out for the Blade Angels, Amber Glenn, Elisa Liu, and Isabeau Levito. They are the most decorated American women's single skaters today. And they are vlogging, too. Amber reportedly ordered Powerpuff Girls stickers of the trio for their fans. If that vibe hits Ilia's vlog, it is going to be legendary. Then, there are those 5 back-to-back backflips. His signature move, usually saved for a single crowd-pleasing moment, performed 5 times in a row in a vacant arena just because he could. That is what people forget about Ilia Malinin. He is not just an athlete, he is a 21-year-old with massive talent, endless energy, and finally, for the first time in years, he actually has the time to have fun. Here is what hits me. This past year has been the most emotionally turbulent stretch of his entire skating career. He went from being labeled the greatest of his generation to falling on the world's biggest stage. He spoke about invisible battles and pressure that felt completely unreal. Now, in the quiet after the storm, he is grabbing a camera and letting us in. No interviews, no PR teams, just his own footage. Edited by him, posted on his schedule with the content he wants. For an athlete who has spent his life being watched, analyzed, and scored, this is the first time he controls the frame. That is not a minor detail, it is everything. Because Ilia Malinin is never careless. He did not accidentally become the most dominant figure skater in history. He does nothing without intention. So, when he starts a YouTube channel 3 days into a tour and asks fans for editing tips and lets his Olympic teammate film him doing backflips at 10 a.m. in a deserted Greenville arena, he knows exactly what he is doing. He is finally writing his own story in his own voice. And maybe that is what this era is about. Not the views, but the choice. After a year of being told who he was and what he had failed at, Ilia Malinin is looking into a lens held by his friend and saying, "Here is who I actually am. This is what it really looks like from the inside." Now, I want to know, what do you think video 2 will be? Will we see the 5 backflips? A full day in the life? Maybe a collab with Amber Glenn or Elisa Liu? Or is it something totally unpredictable? Drop your theories in the comments. I will pin the best one when the video drops. If this video resonated, hit the like button. Subscribe to be here the moment video 2 lands, because I will be breaking it down the second it hits. Because with Ilia Malinin, the story is never really over. The quad god is just getting started. And this time, he is the one holding the camera.